So, match number 6. Our main event of the evening would see a number 1 contenders match for Arcade. This is EWE World Heavyweight title. We would see Fentos versus Essex Rescue favourite Damien. That's right, the sexy demon was in the house. Now, Fentos and Damien, they are just two large athletes. Fentos has got the height, he is a giant in his own right, and Damien is just a beast. Fentos would actually do a little peck stance for me, I can't do it myself. Anyway, Damien would sit in the crowd during this and just, this was quite funny. It was an even match to start. These two were match for power, I would say. Fentos would hit some chops to start with, but Damien would unleash his thunderbolt chops. Oh, these things, I love a Damien chop to send Fentos outside. Honestly, he'd then grab Fentos's robe and wipe himself on it, and the crowd would go wild at this point. You'd get the F him up, Damien, F him up. I don't know who started that chant. Don't know. Anyway, Fentos would resort to a lot of hair pulling and breaking the rules as much as possible, as these two went absolutely back and forth, destroying each other. Fentos would even try to lock in a sleeper hold on Damien at one point, but Damien would break free, hit some huge lariats, then a big boot and a drop kick, and then he'd hit that huge butt bump that he does, and then a leg drop for a 2 count. There's so many near falls in this one. Eventually Damien would land some heavy chops and a headbutt. Fentos would hit the boot, but Damien would respond with a discus lariat, and then Damien would hit the Demon Death Driver to pick up the victory and secure his number 1 status. Now, it all broke down afterwards. Buff would come out. He'd say that the number 1 contender match is in October. He'd insult me and my mum, and then Damien would just chop Buff, and it would all break down, and Buff has now been made special referee for this match. Now, Fentos, fantastic wrestler to watch. He's cocky as anything, but he's full of himself. He usually backs it up. He's a very intelligent wrestler, and he knows about to go about his business in the ring. Damien, just love it. The chops. Just bring me chops. I don't even chop. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You deliver lethal venom. Great to see him as the number 1 contender, and that's going to be an absolute banger of a match. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to see either of these two guys live in action, go and check them out for yourselves.